Hi preppies, welcome to our letter of the day lesson today. Let's see what we're learning today. So today we are learning to recognise the letter T and the most common sound it makes. So to be successful today, you will be able to name a capital and a lowercase t, make the sound for a letter T and write the letter T. So here's my letter T. So I will get my pen. So over here, this is a capital T. We know when we use capital letters, I don't need to tell you that. And over here, I've got a lowercase t. They are both the letter T. So repeat after me, my turn first. This is a capital T. Your turn. Excellent. My turn first. This is a lowercase t. This is the letter T. Your turn. That's it. So they're both the letter T. Okay, now I want you to tell me, is this a capital T or a lowercase t? Can you say it to me? That's it. It's a lowercase t. Well done. What about this one? A capital T. Good job. This one? Another capital T. And this one? Lowercase t. Fantastic. Okay, so we know that every letter makes a sound. So the letter T makes the sound T. So can you say that after me? The T says T. Good. And with our Jolly Phonics, we know our action for this one. We move our head side to side. So my turn first, then yours. The T says T. Your turn. Good. Watch my mouth, how I'm going to do it. I'm going to come a bit closer. Ready? T. Can you have a go? Good, and make sure when you say it, you're doing your t, t for our tennis game. So here's our Jolly Phonics song with the kids playing tennis, and we say, when I watch the tennis game, t, 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 t. So we move our head back and forth like we're watching tennis. Okay, so I've got our words from our word wall in the classroom. Let's have a look at 4 words that start with the letter T and make the T sound. So our first word is tiger. Tiger, the first sound in that word is T, and that's why we write a letter T. The next one, train. Train. It starts with a T, which is a letter T. Next one, tree. It's got a T at the start. That means it's a letter T. Last one, turtle. Oh, I heard 2 T sounds in that word at the start, and there's another one near the end. Turtle. Okay, I've got my words here. Let's get my pointer up. Let's have a look at this first word. So you're going to tell me if the first sound in the word is T, which means it's a letter T word. So, ant. Is that T the first sound? No, it's not the first sound. There is it at the end. So we can say, no, that's not a letter T word. Okay, let's look at the next one. Tent. Tent. Does that start with a letter T? It does. Well done. We'll leave that one there. The next one, tiger. Tiger. Is that a letter T word? It is. Good job. Okay, we'll go down now to ambulance. Ambulance. Is that a letter T word? No, it doesn't start with a T sound, so we cross ambulance out. Let's go to the middle. We've got Thomas, the tank engine. Has that got some T sounds in it? It does. It's got one at the start for Thomas. The has a letter T in there. And tank. Lots of T's in that word. Okay, let's go down. Sandwich. Sandwich, is that a letter T word? No, the first sound in that word is cross that one out. Last one, tongue. Tongue, is that a letter T word? It is. T for tongue. Good job, everyone. Okay, now we've got our sentence. So remember, in our little yellow bubble is where we've got our capital and our lowercase t's down here to help us. I'm going to read it to you first, and then you can have a go with me. Tim told his teacher he tied up a turtle. Okay, let's read it together. You point with me as you're reading. Tim told his teacher he tied up a turtle. Okay, let's get our pen out and look for the first letter T. So let's look at our first word, Tim. And now, Tim, can you hear a T in that word? Yeah, it's at the start. That's the first sound. And because it's our first word in our sentence and it's someone's name, we use a capital T. So there's our first one. Okay, next word, told. See if you can find the letter T in that word. Put your finger on it if you can. Told. Yep, that's at the start. Great job. Told. His. Is there any letter T's in that next word? No, no letter T's. Let's move on to the next one. Teacher. Can you see any letter T's in the word teacher? Yeah, at the start, the first sound in the word teacher is T for teacher. Okay, next word. He. Can you guys see any letter T's in that word? No. Okay, me either. Let's move on to the next one. Tied. Tied. Put your finger on it if you can, remember? Can you see any T's there? Yeah, at the start of the word. Tied. Good. Right, next word. Up. Can you see any letter T's in that little word? No, there isn't any. Okay, good job. Let's move on to the next one. A. Is there any T's in that word? No, another one. Okay, let's move on to our last word. Turtle. Turtle. Where's the first letter T in the word turtle? Put your finger on it for me. Excellent. It's at the start of the word. Now I can hear two sounds in that word. So can you see the other T that's hiding in that word? Turtle. Put your finger on the next one. Excellent. There's our T hiding in there. Let's count together how many letter T's we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letter T's in that sentence. Okay, last job, I'm going to show you how we write the letter T. Let's start with my capital T. Now I know I always start my letters at the top. So I start in the middle and I draw my straight line down. Take my pencil off and I go back to the top. Now, I've given my T a body, I need to give it a hat now. So I'm going to start on the left and draw a line all the way across to the right. And there's a capital T. Let's do our lowercase t. I start at the top, I do my straight line down. Now, I don't give a lowercase t a hat, I give him some arms. So I start at the left and I draw my arms through the middle to the right. And there's our letter T. Good job today, everybody. If you're doing some work today, I want you to see how many letter T's you can find, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.